This is a standing class, and for this class you need a towel, like a bath towel, and then I want you to kind of make it into like a long sausage. You're just going to kind of fold it up. It's intentionally quite wide so that you're working your grip strength with this one quite a lot. If you happen to not have a towel with you, you can use your strap, and you can do all of the exercises with a strap or a towel. So when you're ready, grab that, plop it down on the floor, and we're just going to start with a little bit of alignment. So have your feet hip width apart. Have a look at the outside edges of your feet and get them as straight as you can, and then back your weight up through your heels. Finding that neutral pelvis, so remember we're not tucking under, we're not tipping forward, we're kind of halfway between those 2 points, and then let your ribs relax down. So rib cage on top of hips, hips on top of heels, and then looking into the distance, growing tall through the top of your head, arms are relaxed down by your side. Let's just take 3 deep breaths here, really deep breath in, get as much air in as you can, and then a long slow exhale, just letting go. Do that 2 more times. Now we need to see if you can lift all of your toes. Can you lift and spread your toes and then place them down? Do that again. Can you lift and spread your toes and place them down? One more time. Lift and spread and place them down. Lifting one heel, so rising up onto the toes of one foot, and then we're going to switch and do the same on the other. So just starting to get a little bit of movement through our feet, a really slow little prance there, rolling through your foot. As you come down this time, let's take those feet a little bit wider than hip distance. We're just going to do some little tiny squats here. So just bringing your arms forwards as you sit your bottom back. Let's just do 5 little squats here, sticking your bottom out, pushing through your heels as you come up. One more time. And then as you come up this time, bringing your legs back into hip distance. We're going to do some really slow shoulder rolls. So bringing those shoulders up towards your ears, circling them down and around. Really slow and controlled. Getting as much movement here as you can. Can you reverse that, go the other way? Taking those slow, deep breaths. 2 more. And then just letting your shoulders relax down. Let's take it into some head turns now. So take a deep breath in here. And as you exhale, turn your head as far as you can to one side. Inhaling as you bring your head through center. And exhale as you take it over to the other side. Let's go again. Inhaling through center. Exhale to twist. Let's do 1 more to each side. And then as you come in through center this time, just rest in there. So arms are down by your sides, palms are facing in towards your thighs. This time as you inhale, I want you to rotate your arms, so bringing your elbows out to the side. And then as you exhale, just releasing those arms back into your start position. Again, inhale, let's roll the arms out, elbows are coming out to the side, and exhale to relax back down. Let's just do a couple more. Last one here. So let's do that again, opening those arms out, opening those elbows out, and then lifting your hands and starting to bring those arms up. So your arms are kind of in like a ballet position. And we're going to inhale as we lift the hands up to shoulder height, and then exhale as we lower down. Do that again, inhaling as you lift, exhaling as you lower. 2 more. One more time. Picking up your towel now, so remember how we kind of bunched it up, and we're holding a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. Okay, and then we're going to have those elbows bent and palms are facing down. I want you to pull that towel apart like you're trying to pull that towel, stretching that towel wide, and then just release it. And you can kind of play with different distances between your arms. If you feel like you've gone too wide, go a little bit more narrow. Maybe you feel like you've got more power in that narrow position, and it's fine to play around with these. So we're just pulling, stretching that towel and releasing, keeping those elbows bent. 2 more like that. And then I'm going to turn the hands over, same thing, but we've got the palms facing up this time. Again, elbows are bent, and we're pulling that towel apart like you're trying to stretch it. Just a couple more like that. And then let's take the towel and let's have palms facing down again. Lower it down towards your hips, and let's go really wide this time, kind of wider than shoulder width apart. And we're going to pull again here. So pull, stretching that towel and release. Do that again. Notice if your shoulders are coming up. Try and relax your shoulders down as you pull and release. Do 2 more like that. Now this time we're going to take the arms overhead, so we're going to keep some tension, keep some pull on the towel, and take our arms up overhead, and then we're going to lower to shoulder high. Let's add some breath here. So we're going to keep that tension, we're going to inhale as we lift overhead, and we're going to exhale as we come back to shoulder high. Keeping your weight back through your heels, moving with your breath. 2 more. One more like this. Then we're going to take the arms overhead again. We're going to keep that tension, keep that pull here. Take a deep breath in. Long, slow exhale, keep the pull. Notice if your shoulders are up, drop your shoulders down. Let's just take 2 more breaths like that. Keep pulling. One more time. Lowering your arms all the way down, and then just release your arms and just roll your shoulders. And reverse, let's go the other way. Okay, keeping at that nice wide position, we're going to bring it to the hip, and again we're going to pull and release. Pull and release. Keep going. 2 more. Last one here. So we're going to go overhead again. We're going to use our breath. We're going to do it in 2 stages. So we're going to inhale for 2. So inhale as you come up to your shoulder, keep that pull. Inhale again as you go overhead. Exhale as you come back to shoulder. Exhale fully to come all the way back down to your hip. So we're trying to keep that pull and that tension the whole time. So inhale shoulder, inhale overhead, exhale shoulder, exhale hip. Let's go again. So in, out, out. 2 more. Last one, keep that tension, keep that pull. As you lower your hands all the way down, again, let's just do a little shoulder roll here and reverse, go the other way. We're going to, again, get that tension, get that pull, take your arms out to shoulder height, and this time we're going to bend the elbows as we bring the towel towards our chest and then release it. So again, so pulling it in towards your chest and release. Let's add the breath. So take a breath in here. Exhale as you pull. Inhale, reaching forward, try and keep some pull, keep some tension on the towel, and if you need to adjust your hand grip, then do. Watch for the shoulders sneaking up around your ears. 2 more. Last one. All the way down. Relax the arms. This time we're going to bring our shoulders up towards our ears and then slowly lower all the way down. Let's do that again. Inhale. Exhale. And again, inhaling as your shoulders come up. Exhaling as you lower. One more time. Okay. Bringing your arms out again to shoulder height. So I've got my palms facing down and I'm holding onto this towel. This time I'm going to release the fingers. So as you inhale, we're going to spread and release the fingers. I'm still holding the towel with my thumb. As you exhale, starting with your little finger, you're going to wrap each finger back around the towel. Inhaling as you spread your fingers. Exhaling slowly at that little finger and wrapping each finger in turn. Again. 2 more. Last one. And again, just lowering those arms down. A little roll of your shoulders, a little gentle head turn side to side. Okay, slightly wider than shoulder width apart. We're going to take those arms overhead here. Again, get that tension, get that pull on that towel. Take a breath in here, and as you exhale, we're going to bend the elbows to bring that towel down in front of your face. Inhale as you reach up and overhead. Exhale to pull down. Keep tension on the towel. 2 more. Last one here. I say last one. Not quite. We're going to take it up and overhead. Hold it there. Keep that tension. Drop your chin towards your chest. So you're looking down towards the floor. And then we're going to bend the elbows to bring the towel down behind your head this time. Inhale as you reach. Keep that tension. Exhale, pull and lower. 2 more like this. Keep that tension. Last one. Alright, as you inhale, reach your arms up towards the ceiling this time. Head comes up, we're going to bring that towel down in front. Arms go up and overhead, nod the head, take the towel behind. We're going to alternate front and back this time. Reach, bring it down through the front. Reach, nod your head, taking it down the back. We're going to do 1 more each side, 1 at the front, and 1 at the back, and up. And then lower your hands down, just drape your towel around your neck if it's long, or you can pop it down on the floor. Just give your arms a little shake, a little move around. Whatever you need to do, turn them in and out, shoulder shrugs, just loosening off any tension that you've got there. Okay, so let's go back to those little mini squats we did at the start. So feet are hip distance apart, sitting your bottom back like you're sitting on a chair and floating those arms forwards. Inhale to squat down and exhale, push through your heels as you come back up. Inhale. And exhale. 2 more. Last one here. And as you come up this time, we're going to bring our feet together. Now, we don't very often do much with our feet together, but we're going to bring our feet together and we're going to roll up onto the balls of our feet and then lower back down. Rolling up and lowering down. Keep going. One more like that. And then lowering down. Okay, so let's take our feet into that turned out position. So heels are going to stay together and toes are going to open out. And we're going to grab our towel again and bring our towel up, holding at shoulder width or wherever you prefer. And let's hold that towel out in front. Get that tension, get that pull. Now, we're going to bend our knees. Keep the heels together and then come back up. Now if this bothers your knee, just go back to those little squats here. We're going to keep that pull on the towel. Just go to wherever feels okay for you. Don't force it. Don't go further than your knees want to go. It can be super tiny. Little plie. A little plie here. Keep that tension. Keep that pull. 2 more here. Squeeze the legs together as you come back up. Last one. Squeeze, hold here. Still keep that tension on that towel. Keeping those heels together, keeping those toes apart. Can you roll up onto the balls of your feet and then lower back down with control? Now that's tricky. As you come back down, give those inner thighs a little squeeze. Again, can you roll up onto the balls of your feet? Lower with control and squeeze. 2 more. Keep that tension on the towel. Last one, and then lowering your towel down again. Little shoulder roll. Taking your feet wide now. Let's go just slightly wider than hip width and have the outside edges of your feet pointing forwards. We're just going to do some lift and lowers again with our towel here. Get that tension. Inhale as you lift to shoulder height and exhale as you lower back down. Let's do that again. Inhale into lift. Exhale into lower. 2 more. And lowering down this time. Let's just pop that towel down again for a minute. You can pop it on the floor or just wrap it around your neck. So we're going to do a little bit of leg movement. We're going to do some little mini lunges, and we'll do it without the towel first, and then we'll add the towel on. So come back to standing, feet fairly close together. We're going to step forwards and just do a little lunge forwards. Step back. That same leg, we're going to then go out to the side, a little lunge out to the side. Just go to where it feels okay for you. We're going to do a little lunge back, and then we're going to go to the side again, all on that same leg. So you can make this movement as big or as small as you like. Let's do the other side. So we're going to go front, side, back, and side. And then come back in. Okay, so we're going to do it, but we're going to hold that towel at shoulder height and keep that tension this time. If it's too much with the towel, you can just do the legs. And make the movement as big or as small as you like. Grab that tension, pull on that towel. Are you ready? Same side leg. Again, we're going to go forwards, keep the pull. Side, keep the pull. Back, side. Same side again, we're going to go forwards, side, back, keep that tension, side. Let's switch legs this time. Forwards, ooh, a little wobbly on this side, side, back, side. Sorry about the banging. And again, same side, forwards. Keep that tension. What are my little fingers doing upside? Back and side. Come back in, lower your arms down. Little shoulder rolls here, turning your head gently from side to side. This time we're going to take our towel behind us. So take your towel behind, and you're going to have your palms facing forwards. Okay, so I've got my palms facing towards you. A little bit wider than hip width, feet about hip width. Roll your shoulders down, and we're going to pull and release. Pull and release. Keep your weight back through your heels. Notice if it's trying to sneak forwards now that we've got our arms back, and we're just pulling and release. We're creating that tension on that towel, and then we're releasing and release. 2 more. Now we're going to keep those arms back. We're going to keep our hands in this same position. We're going to pull, keep the pull, and we're going to lift the arms and lower. Keep pulling as you lift and lower. This time, lift and hold, keep the pull. Can you do little pulses here? And then let it go. Oh, give your shoulders a little circle. Just moving your head gently side to side, let it go. Okay, bringing the towel back around to the front now. Take your feet wide. We're going to do some little wide squats. So let's turn our feet out. Arms wider than shoulder, and let's take those arms up towards the ceiling. Keep that pull. And we're going to squat down and then come back up. Keep the tension on the towel the whole time. Squat and come back to stand. Squat. You can make the squat as big or as small as you like. Because we've got our feet turned out, we want to make sure that those knees are turning out. So we don't want your knees to be rolling in. If anything, you're thinking about sending your knees towards your little toe. Keep that tension on that towel. Keep those ribs down. 2 more. All right. Rolling the shoulders down. Bring your feet in. Let's go to just slightly wider than hip width. Feet are straight. We're going to stay with the little squats here. We're going to bring those arms out in front, and we're going to do a little squat here. Stick your bottom back. Come back up to standing. Keep that tension on that towel. Little squat. Little squat. We're going to rise up onto the balls of our feet. So keep that tension on the towel. Rise up and lower. Rise up and lower. I don't know why my little finger wants to be up. Just that one. 2 more like that. And last one. All right, take the feet wide, turn the feet out. Take your arms up and overhead. Keep that tension. Let's do those big squats again. Keep those knees from rolling in. Keep pulling on your towel. Last one here. And as you come up to standing this time, just lowering your towel down, a little reset again. So we're going to keep our legs in this kind of turned out wide position, and we're going to bring our towel in through centre, and then we're going to turn it that way, turn it that way. So we're just kind of going from horizontal to vertical. Now each time it comes into that vertical position, we're going to squat, and we're going to come back to standing as we come back to shoulder height. Okay. So arms up at shoulder height. Get that tension on that towel, and we're going to turn the towel as we squat. We're going to come back in through centre and go the opposite way. So opposite arm at the top. Keep that tension, keep that pull on the towel the whole time. And you can go as quick or as slow as you like. You can make that squat as big or as small as you like. All right, holding it at hip height, and we're going to do some squats again here. And we're going to hold it down. I'm going to do little pulses here, a little pulse. Keep that tension. Good, and lower. Take those arms overhead, keep that pull. Squat down, hold it here. Can you lift one heel and lower? And the other heel and lower. Keep that tension, keep that pull as you lift in each heel in turn. Keep breathing. Can you lift both heels together? Lift and lower and lift and lower. Two more, lift and lower. Last one, lift and lower, and all the way down, all the way down. Roll your shoulders, turn your head side to side, and just walk those feet in. Okay, so we're going to have our hands again at shoulder height. Grab your towel, bring it forwards, and let's find that turn out position again. Heels together, toes apart. We're going to keep that tension, keep that pull. We're going to point our toes and reach one leg out to the side. Place your toes down on the floor and just slide that foot back in. Keep that tension. Same on the other side. We're going to point the toe, lift, and then place the toes down and slide that foot back in. Keeping that tension. Let's go. We're just going to keep switching sides. Point and slide. Point and slide. As you bring that leg back in, kind of squeeze those inner thighs together. Squeeze. One more of those on each side. And then we're going to take those arms up and hold here. Keep that tension, keep that pull. We're going to take it over into a side bend here, and then come back up tall. Keep that tension and side bend here. Come back up. This time take it over into a side bend, hold it, and then shift your hips out to the side. Come back in through centre, keep that tension, keep that pull. Shift your hips out as you side bend. If it doesn't feel good to you, if it doesn't feel nice in your hip, you can keep your hips still and just do the side bend through the upper body. We're just getting a little bit deeper into the hips by shifting to the side as well. Notice if your head is kind of going towards one hand, one arm, try and keep your head kind of in the centre of the frame of your arms as you go from one side to the other. Let's do one more on each side. And then bringing those hands down, taking your feet back to maybe just wider than hip distance. Keep that tension on that towel. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, we're going to twist. Keep your lower body still, but twist your upper body to the side. Inhale as you come through centre, and exhale as you twist towards the other side. Inhale through centre, and exhale to twist. Hips stay pointing forwards. Last one here. And as you come in this time, lower your towel again. Give your shoulders a little circle. Turn your head side to side. We're going to do that twist again, but this time we're going to take our arms overhead. Now, if it's too much for you, you can obviously do the twist with the arms here. But if you're happy, let's go overhead. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, again, hips stay pointing forwards. And we twist our upper body to the side. Inhale through centre. Keep that tension. Exhale to twist. Inhale through centre. Exhale to twist again. One more on each side. Keep that tension, keep that pull. And coming in and lowering your arms all the way down. Relax your shoulders, roll, roll. Taking your feet wide. Taking into turn up. I'm going to go back to those side bends again, but with our feet in this position this time. And we're going to take those arms up and overhead. Get that tension on that towel. Inhale, grow tall. And exhale, take it over into that side bend. Inhale, grow tall. Find that lift, find that pull on your towel and take it over. Again, we're trying to keep our head in the center of the frame of our arms. So see what you can do with that. This time, take it over into that side bend, hold it there, take another breath in, and as you exhale, can you take it even lower? Inhale to come up, exhale, take it over, hold, breath in again, and as you exhale, take it even lower. Inhale to come up, let's do it again, take it over, hold, and deepen that side bend up. Take it over, and over, and up. One more on each side, so we're taking it over into the side bend, we're taking another breath in, we're exhaling to take it even deeper, and coming up. Taking it into a side bend, holding, and as you exhale, even deeper, coming all the way back up, and lowering down. Inhale, bring your shoulders, arms to shoulder height, exhale to lower. Inhale, exhale, all the way up overhead this time. Inhale, arms go overhead. Exhale, all the way down. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Walk your feet in. Let's go back to about hip distance apart. We're going to take those arms up and overhead here. And we're going to take those hands just behind. So we're going to take those arms back and overhead. Slightly back and overhead. So as you take the arms back, watch that you aren't leaning forwards and you aren't rib thrusting. So try and keep your weight back over your heels. Try and keep your ribs down as we're just taking those arms back and then overhead. Take them back, keep them back. Let's do little tiny pulses here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower those arms down. Pop your towel down again. You can wrap it around your shoulders if you want to. Let's find those belly arms again. So we have that little turn out, don't we, with those elbows. We're going to inhale, we're going to lift the arms all the way up and overhead. And as you exhale, just circle the hands down and around. Let's again find belly arms. We're going to inhale, lift those arms up and overhead. And as you exhale, release the hands, release the palms, and lower all the way down. One more like that. This time, we're just going to inhale, float those arms up and overhead, and as you exhale, we're going to bring them down through the front, leading with the heel of your palm, and take those hands back behind you. Again, inhale, floating those arms up and overhead, and exhale, lead with the heel of your palm, and take those arms back behind you. 2 more. Last one here. Give yourself a little hug, one arm on top of the other, wrap your fingers around and maybe just rock gently side to side here. Let's switch the arms over. Again, a little rock side to side here. Release the arms, just let your arms just swing free. Keeping those floppy arms, let's just gently twist our body side to side, letting those arms just be free and loose. And you are all done. I hope that was okay. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that your arms are still working. And I'll see you next time.